Hey guys, welcome back to the Blue Podcast. This is the Purple Show, and unfortunately today, two of our people have actually.
We're here. Get out my seat, bro.
A frame. What is it? So you guys managed to make it. How was your Christmases?
Bro, it was crazy good, man. Loved it.
Amazing.
A nice warm Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
I bet that was
You look
lovely.
very, very tanned,
Thank you very much.
and you look the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, as it was Christmas, we decided to do a Secret Santa. Unfortunately, well, no. And Isaac is here as well. Sorry, I didn't introduce.
Hello,
New member of the
everyone.
Purple
Hello.
Show. He's going to be our Eredivisie member because again, we don't like the French.
Nope.
No, anti-friendship.
I was genuinely considering doing the Austrian league over doing the French league, but no, I settled for the Eredivisie.
Yeah.
We love that.
All right. So your Secret Santa is joining the podcast.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Sorry, I didn't get
Yeah,
anything for you guys
That's all right.
other than my
Your
presence,
presence is
my charisma, and my charm.
All right. So who wants to get their present first?
I want to.
I'll take.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
And who had Carlos? I wonder.
Who was it?
who was it?
Who was it?
Hey!
I can't believe it. What? I can't believe it.
So I decided, because obviously we both all love Cruz Campo, because that's from Seville.
Nah.
So I decided to actually get you something from where I live in Battersea.
Oh no.
It's from a brewery in Battersea. So I've got you Brew Gooder, Brooklyn Brewery, IPA, as your
Beer.
Secret Santa beer.
We love it.
Yay!
Hey, let's go. Can I keep it there? Or?
And you're going to be wearing these all podcast.
Yeah.
Special glasses.
He's not too sure about that
Okay.
one.
Fair
Yeah, I love it.
Fire to be fair.
That's your
Don't
present.
really see very much, but still.
Well,
Who's next?
I keep it there. Or?
yeah, you put it down. It's fine.
We don't
We're
want
not
to
Who wants-
sponsored.
who
Yeah,
wants
unless
to
they-
Isaac, pick the
unless
next
they want
one.
to sponsor us, actually.
Go on.
Okay, next.
Isaac, pick the next one.
Let's go down.
So who got
Right.
Dan?
Yeah.
Everyone?
Hey!
So, I'll keep it in my pocket for now because I haven't wrapped it.
Okay.
Dan has a filthy habit in that he smokes. So
Okay.
I thought, what can I do to kind of help him with that? I don't know why I decided to help him with that, but there you go. You can open that. Go on. It's pretty obvious what it is, but
Ooh, this could actually be pretty sexy.
Ooh, a nice lighter. I love it.
Electric lighter, bro.
It's a nice lighter too. How do
I don't think we can light it on the show, but
No,
like,
you can't.
it
probably not,
looks,
but-
it looks,
No, it looks.
we'll see it later. It looks
Look
awesome.
at that. It looks beautiful.
Nice sleek
Remember
black.
Classy.
It's one of the electric ones.
Yeah, my electric
Yeah,
ones.
I'll protect this one, bro.
Because you always Bic ones, don't you? Like,
It's big after a while. It's annoying.
All right.
Especially in the wind. It's a pain.
Oh, yeah.
It's in my pocket.
Who's next?
Who's next?
Henry.
Hey! You had Henry. I wonder.
oh, Carlos.
It seems like Carlos. Hey!
The aggression with that. Jesus.
Love it.
Oh, well,
Is he gonna love it? Is he gonna hate it? I don't really know.
I mean,
if it's a Man City
mate,
shirt.
if I'm honest, I was expecting a dildo, so I will take a non-dildo item. Or some form of sex object.
Okay, what?
Mate, I thought I was going
Like a love honey kind of present.
I mean, you never know. They come in all shapes and sizes nowadays.
This is not... I'm not fitting this anywhere, bro.
Oh, this might be quite
Oh.
nice.
A frame.
What is it?
Those who can't see.
It's a signed Phil
Signed
Foden.
Phil Foden
Oh,
photo.
that's
To be fair, he has the England shirt.
Yeah.
At least.
Okay.
Oh, we
Yeah.
love
My
it. That-
Henry's
favourite-
favourite player.
Is that going up
Favourite
on your
player.
wall?
Yeah?
Go on.
This is for if you remember in the last
Um,
podcast, in one of them we said that Phil Foden is going to score the winning goal for England in Euros.
Yeah.
So you have this.
That'd be worth
So-
a fortune if that happened.
As well as having Carlos, I also had Isaac. Isaac, here's your present.
For
He's a Man City fan.
I am a Man
Yeah.
City fan, so I will cherish this. Thank you.
Oh.
Re-gifted.
All right, and I guess
The last one.
Me?
So that
I got
leaves.
you.
Ooh.
Something from Singapore.
Ooh.
Here we
Well, I
go.
know you love a good drink,
That's true.
as you
does.
mentioned before. And I feel like every time I've been to
I
your
have a-
house, we've always had to use a lighter to open the bottles. So I
Yeah.
thought maybe this might be useful.
Is it a
if
bottle
it can get
opener?
open.
If I can open it.
Yeah. Rip it open. It's just
I go to the gym.
had to be packed like that for the airport. It's from
Oh.
Singapore. And it has like little.
Oh, that's
Singapore
really
design and everything.
nice. I can put that on my fridge.
Exactly. And you can open the bottles with it.
Yeah, I can open bottles with it. That's really nice.
What does it say?
It's just Singapore, established 1965.
Oh, nice.
Like a dual Shanghai airport thing. Thank you
Oh,
very
very nice.
Very
Yeah.
well.
much. Thank you very much. Alright, well.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry
Yeah.
Christmas.
Right, a bit
It's
late.
not late,
Yeah.
late
It's
January.
almost
like.
February
So
now.
it's
Like,
end of February.
Valentine's gifts.
But let's
Is it?
crack on. We're on
I
a bit
suppose
of
the
a...
end of January, isn't it?
yeah, end of
Yeah.
January.
I
that's
was
what
gonna
it is.
say,
it'll be
Jesus.
February by the time that people see this.
Yeah, but not the end of January. You said the end of February.
Anyway.
Sorry.
Anyway, obviously there's been not much Premier League going on recently. There's been a lot of FA Cup stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of Carabao Cup
Better
stuff.
go-
am I right?
come on.
Michael Carrick, you've let me down massively. I'm so disappointed in you.
Yeah, I mean, I did kind of put in the chat like Michael Carrick can hold this. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I was
6-1.
Bro, the moment like Disasi was playing like prime Cafu,
Mate.
you know
Oh,
it's crazy.
He's
You
playing
know it's
so
mad when
well.
Disasi's playing like prime Cafu.
literally
Yeah.
sat in a lecture in Miami, just watching it on my phone, like again. I just turned it off because I'd rather watch a lecture than I would watch this. Like it's mental.
Fair enough.
It was a great watch for me.
Man City have got De Bruyne back,
Yes.
and they're playing tonight.
I am very excited. I thought before the break that I'd triple captained him for tonight on my FPL, but turns out he's on the bench. Very disappointed.
We're allowed to see that.
But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. I love it when we play Burnley.
So obviously the game will have just been gone when this comes out tomorrow, Friday.
Mm.
Score prediction, and if you get it right, I'll give you a high five.
I'm going 4 now.
4-0.
Confident there.
Yeah.
Burnley
So,
struggling to score, but seem to be back in the groove of things now.
Well, Haaland's
especially with
back,
De
De
Bruyne.
Bruyne's
Haaland.
back.
Yeah, it's the link up between the two. That's the crazy thing.
Guardiola said that
ridiculous.
Haaland is available for selection today.
Yes.
Whether that's a second half substitute, whether that's him playing 60 minutes, don't know, but it's going to be
Either
good.
way.
We'll see.
All right, and obviously Chelsea play Liverpool tonight.
Big game.
Big game, bit of a Carabao Cup final.
Yeah.
I guess a preview to the Carabao Cup final.
You gotta lose anyway. With games. So
Shut up.
I mean, the
These guys.
last, I think the last 3 seasons, 4 seasons, maybe every game between Chelsea and Liverpool has been a draw.
Mm.
Even in the cup finals, it's ended up in penalties. It's been draw all the way through extra time. So, Sevilla can't even speak, bro. Don't.
No, we're not talking about my team right now, bro. We're not talking about my team.
But yeah, I don't know. I think it's 50-50. These two teams could be anyone.
Post-Klopp Liverpool, though.
Oh,
First
yes,
match.
obviously we've got
Or
to-
Well, not
post-Klopp,
post-Klopp, but like
Yeah.
post announcement.
I also saw.
I think they're gonna
I
kick
saw.
it.
I saw some news saying that maybe Van Dijk is leaving with Klopp.
And apparently with Barcelona as well, there's going to be some people leaving with Xavi. Maybe.
Makes sense. I
Yeah.
mean, there were a couple of names you were mentioning, Gavi, to me about Man United. So maybe
Telling you,
now
I'm
he's
telling you.
going. I don't think Van Dijk will go. I don't see Jota or
think
Diaz
Salah will
go.
go?
I
I
can
think
see
the
Salah
one
go.
going is Salah because it's
Yeah,
200 million
potentially.
to Saudi. They'll rebuild their team under a new manager with that money.
Yeah, they
That's
will.
fair.
100%.
That's fair.
I think it makes the most sense as well. like-
Agreed. I don't think Van Dijk's the captain now, isn't he, as well? So I
Yeah.
don't see him leaving. And also, he's too old. No one's going to buy him. I'm
I
not
mean, they
going to lie.
would if they could.
I mean, they would.
The
yeah.
I mean,
Saudi-
Thiago Silva
Oh,
at
we've
Chelsea.
seen.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
seen.
Thiago Silva's
Bro,
too-
He's a much better player currently than Thiago
but
Silva was
you'd
when he
need
was at
200
Chelsea.
million like Salah money, and no one's
Well,
going
you
to pay
wouldn't
that.
need 200 mil for Van Dijk.
But I
You
don't,
would.
I don't
Liverpool
think-
would ne-
I
Liverpool would
don't
never
think
let him
anyone would
go.
Take less than 100 for him though.
No, they wouldn't.
And I
No.
don't think anyone would pay over.
Nah,
That's
that's the thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say 200, but yeah, I agree. That's the message I'm trying to put across. Like,
how 200 million for a
Mbappe
centre back?
money for-
No, 200 maybe is too much, but 100 is.
100 maybe, yeah, but like
Yeah.
I'd say probably someone's going to probably buy him for like 80, 90 mil.
Yeah,
I don't
really
see them
fair.
accepting that.
I see him staying.
Really?
I
Yeah.
see him staying until the end of his contract. And then
Agreed.
Yeah, so
Seeing
until
where
his
the club's
contract,
at.
yeah, until his contract ends.
I think
Yeah.
they need those players there to help transition them into the new era.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
Transition under a new manager, have the leaders in the group, because that's what happened with United. Is everyone who was potentially a leader in the dressing room left.
Left.
At the same time.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I suppose-
Paul Scholes was the one that hurt, but yeah, he had retired before, but you know,
Yeah.
that was
Well,
the
I
one we
mean,
needed.
On the United thing as well, I mean, do you think Rashford's going to be in
Yes.
the United team next season?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, without a
Would you say
shadow of a doubt.
Are United good squad partners? No. Is Rashford going to be there? Yes.
Well, we're gonna start to become good squad planners. We just nicked your CEO
Oh yeah.
to be our CEO, which is gonna be sick.
Yeah.
I know. He came out and Pep came out and said, "Is he gonna revolution United?" No. Yes, he is. It might take a couple of years, but he is going to revolutionise us, along with everyone else we sign in the backroom staff.
I think the issue with United versus City is United are constantly, as long as they're making money for the shareholders, they're happy, and that's kind of what a lot of the decisions have been funded by.
I 100% agree with that message. Fuck the Glazers. I don't care about our 10-minute rule. I don't care about our 10-minute rule. That's it. Fuck them. But they have less control now than they ever have. We've got Sir Jim in. Everything he's said has been great, and everything he's done has been great. Every action he's taken is fantastic. Like the signing of this guy, no news about it, no media, no speculation, no like month-long hunt. It was literally announced, and it was done.
From City as well.
From
your
yeah,
rivals.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is quite
Massive.
impressive.
Very massive.
We'll see what happens because with Man United, you never know.
No, you don't.
Guys.
You hope and pray.
I mean, you hope and pray. We don't.
You hope and pray against
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Backroom moves are really underrated in success. Like a few years ago when it was the Liverpool City race every single season, Liverpool kept that pace up because their fitness team, they could not have done what they did. And then in 2021, Man City nicked Liverpool's fitness team and managed to then sustain what Liverpool had been doing for the previous 2 seasons.
How did you nick Man City, Liverpool's fitness team, and we got Chelsea's, and then we got worse? Or was that set pieces? It was one of them. Is it a set piece or fitness?
It might have been set piece.
It might have been set piece. I'm thinking of the wrong thing. But don't shop at Chelsea for staff, and it lasts 3 years.
Hey, you know what? I don't care. Made you
I
worse.
mean, I feel like we do need a new medical team though.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
God,
wrong with the
oh
injuries
God.
every season now. It's ridiculous.
But it's why like whenever I hear like United just play, oh we got injuries, Spurs, oh we got injuries.
Well, we've had about
Newcastle, we got
15
injuries. Oh, I don't
consistently
care.
every
Look
like
at
for the
this.
season.
Seen Chelsea for the last 5 years at least.
Yeah, true.
It's ridiculous.
We've been bad. We've been worse than you this season. But if you look at the 5 years in total,
Have you?
yeah, we have. We've had everyone's been gone. All our key players have been gone.
Yeah, but even when they've been back,
Yeah.
they've not
Yeah.
played them.
No, well, they haven't been back. This is the first time they've all been back.
Mate,
Bro,
let's go through the injury
we've
list.
had one of the
Nkunku,
like best
Reece
players
James,
been injured the
Chilwell.
whole season.
And
So is
it's-
ours.
Reece James has been injured
Their
the whole
only goal.
season.
Martinez, Luke
Our other
Shaw.
goalkeeper's been injured.
Yeah,
Nah, their thing is.
Well, Onana's been
mad.
playing like he's just
Way
to be fair,
worse.
but
literally, I was way worse, bro. Trust.
nah, for me, no. But that's just my opinion. I think
Which is wrong.
let's just leave it because we're never going to agree, and let's
Alright,
move on
let's
to
move on to Europe.
yes.
Obviously, we now have another European league being presented.
Should I do a slight intro?
I
into
think
the
you should
state
do
of
a
the
little
league?
short intro. Yeah.
So, I was pretty invested for a few years following the Ajax Champions League run a few years ago. Was very disappointed
Amazing.
with that Lucas goal. That killed me. But
No, the final in general for me was disappointing.
oh yeah.
Or Tottenham
For me, it
Liverpool.
was meant to be
Yeah.
like Barcelona Ajax, and
Oh,
it ended up being.
that Ajax Spurs match was the final.
Oh,
That
100%.
was-
Yeah.
and
Oh
the
my God.
Liverpool City match that came. Oh no,
Yeah.
City Spurs match, but that came
Yeah,
before that.
I was going to say because it was the VAR goal where Sterling was offside and he wasn't.
Let's not revisit that. But
That made me ejaculate a little bit. Like that was kind of mad.
What?
I wanna hear this.
Oh, it's a football
I don't
podcast.
wanna
Yeah,
hear
he was
this.
happy-
saying-
he was happy
Go,
about
go,
that
go,
one, wasn't he?
Isaac, go on.
Let's get back on track. Yeah, no, but I've been following them for a few years. After that, like Ajax have always been a very, very interesting club. Always done really, really well in the Champions League and just can't keep hold of their players. But that is their strategy: make loads and loads of money off the sale of players and then buy in some other ones. But yeah, start of the season dreadful. So I kind of tuned out a bit, and it was only a couple of weeks ago that I was like, how are they doing? And since because the most famous thing was the match that got threatened to be called off, the 5-2 PSV Ajax match. They haven't lost a single game since then.
Really?
They've drawn 2 matches in the league since then.
Wow.
Yeah. So they've been really, really quietly kicking it back into a gear. They brought in literally an interim coach, but he has done this all on his own. And they've managed to just kind of soar up the table, and they're now probably 2 matches away from 3rd place, 3 matches away from 2nd place. Probably not going to catch PSV, but yeah, I'm repping them today.
Nice. That's a nice kit.
Yeah,
Nice
but
kit,
I
very
think
nice
Yeah.
I think PSV. I've got the legend himself, Johan Cruyff.
Oh,
On the back,
It's
yes.
cheesy, but
Respect.
there wasn't really-
Respect.
I didn't really want Steven Bergwijn's name. He's been probably their standout player this year.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's a few of these under the radar, slightly more experienced players, because the issue at the start of the season was just they just brought in loads of youth, which usually works for them.
It's not
But-
working for Chelsea either.
I think that is the issue, as I think the youth supplies have been dried up a little bit, so it's hard for them with teams like Brighton are going for the kinds of players that Ajax would pull in, and
Yeah.
because of how good Brighton have been with developing players recently, it's been a lot harder for Ajax to sort of entice those players there. But brought in some experienced names. Seen they're bringing in Jordan Henderson.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a
Um,
big one.
And I think those sort of experienced players are going to pull them through, and I'm hoping for second this year. I think they're in the Conference League. Not too sure. I don't know whether the Europa League third place thing works the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah. I don't think it does.
No, I don't know.
Bear
I
with
think
me.
it might be slightly different.
Yeah.
Bear with me, I will
Yeah.
find out. They
It
are
depends.
playing Bodo Glimt in
Ah.
the
Oh.
knockout rounds.
So
Ah.
hopefully a good chance for a second half of the season
Yep.
sort of European run. But yeah, it's PSV's game again. They've been fantastic the last two seasons. I think any of their
I
starting
hate
11
that club,
can
bro.
go to-
Well, PSV.
Yeah, because
Why?
they won against Sevilla in Champions League. They
Oh.
knocked us
Ah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, just-
Okay.
To be fair, anyone could have played you in the Champions League. And
You are the only team that can beat us, Henry. Man United is the
Mate,
only
if we
team.
played right now, we'd absolutely dick it.
That's what I thought last season, that you went and
I
you were
mean,
third.
I don't know.
Fucking
I was-
Southport.
Newport, yeah. I was gonna
Newport,
say,
come
I don't
get it,
know.
bro. Jesus.
You can say that so
But we
confidently.
didn't. We didn't lose, and now everyone's back, and it's all gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be okay.
You hear I think it was 5 Live doing the report with the commentators in the stadium and thinking that they were saying, I can't remember what it was, Anthony's a legend, but it was actually not that. It
No,
was
it's not.
Anthony is a,
Oh, I saw that.
one
clip.
footed.
Yeah.
Did you
Go-
see
go-
this clip?
Yeah.
No.
I
They
didn't
called him
see
like a
this.
one.
He's not. It's not. It probably shouldn't repeat.
They called him some
No.
other spinny
Well,
thing, didn't they?
Yeah.
Won't
Yes.
repeat it on
Uh,
here.
let's
but,
move on to La Liga. Let's move on to La
La
Liga.
Liga.
Come on, Carlos.
Come on, Carlos.
Show us.
Loud
what
and
you got.
proud. Where's Sevilla?
Well, Girona and Real Madrid still up top.
Yep.
Barcelona
Terrible.
terrible. just
Terrible.
Yeah.
They lost
They've been
5
ruining my Accas, bro.
5-3 away.
Yes.
No, sorry, at home against Villarreal.
Yep.
That Villarreal is a team that is not playing good at all. Like
It was an
it's-
amazing game, though.
Yeah.
Like in terms of entertainment.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
but
100%.
Barcelona shouldn't be laying like 5 goals to them against Villarreal. And right now, well, Getafe is playing really good. Have 2 very good top scorers, as Mason Greenwood and Borja Mayoral, that is scoring a lot of goals. Borja Mayoral, as he's pretended by Arsenal right now. He's like he's the top goal scorer in the league, joined with Bellingham and Dobbik. And yeah, well, Sevilla is, yes.
I mean,
Yeah, we draw
You're-
1-1 to Osasuna the other day.
Aren't you-
I thought we were gonna lose. Like I don't know.
Aren't you
what to
gonna? Aren't you on the same points as the person third from bottom?
say. Yes.
so you're
Just wanted to just double check.
only.
Yeah,
out
no,
the
but this
league,
is
so
us, Celta, Cádiz, Almería, and then Granada that is like 9 points.
Oh, okay.
Granada getting Facundo Pellistri in on loan from the biggest club in the world. It's gonna.
He's gonna come well. bro.
He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna work. But
No, he's gonna come back to Man United. He's gonna be well.
Yeah.
So down,
But you
down.
guys
Because
are-
Granada is just terrible.
You're
yeah.
losing Rakitic, right?
Oh, he can
Al
fuck
Shabab.
off. I swear down. Bro, he used to get. You know how much money he used to get? Like for us, for Seville, maybe like I don't know, a salary of 5 million, 4 million is a lot of money.
Mm.
He was getting 6.5, bro, and he wasn't like performing like good enough to.
Yeah.
Just
So
nostalgia.
the best thing
Yeah.
he could do is go to the Saudi league.
Yeah.
And now we need to it's only Rafa Mir that needs to leave, and the city is coming back from the AFCON as Morocco went out. I don't really know if I want him back because I don't like him at all.
Miss more shots.
But yeah, the only good thing, Isaac Romero, academy player, 4 goals in 5 games.
Woo.
Yes,
Nice.
yes.
Who's that?
Sure, yeah.
An academy player called Isaac Romero, 23 years old, direct from the academy.
What played
5
for Sevilla?
starts. Yeah, 5 starts, 4 goals.
Damn, I didn't hear about this. I need to look this up. I'm
I
sorry.
mean, I mean, we're still losing games, but at least
at least you're
yeah,
scoring some goals.
some good news we gave. Not I'm getting impressed.
Let's move on to the City app.
So yep, Serie A, not much is changing at the moment. Inter Milan still top, Juventus still second. Although Juventus did drop points on the weekend, they drew against was it Empoli I think or something like this.
I think so.
And then Roma, 3 wins on the bounce now ever since Jose has left.
Hmm.
Still fighting for a European position.
And De Rossi doing a big one.
Yep, it is.
I have a lot of time for him, especially as a player. Like the attitude he had, him and Totti,
I
like
think,
at
I think
Roma.
you loved De Rossi as well. He's a proper
Yeah.
Brexit user. As
Oh,
well.
mate.
He
He knew how to put a tackle in,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know you love that.
Proper
So-
2 foot man.
Do
He's
you think he can be a good manager being that type of player? Because I don't see it.
Comparing to Gattuso, he was a
Yes.
softer player than Gattuso. Gattuso was fine at first as a manager, but then I think just lost his head a
Yeah,
bit.
I agree.
But De Rossi has been a lot.
Yeah,
Some
something
shit.
maybe good.
He was a lot more composed, I think.
I think Gattuso had potential. I think De Rossi being a little bit more soft, a little bit more quiet, with his he's aggressive, but he's quiet with it.
Yeah.
I think it could suit a team well.
Do you see the tattoo he has in his leg?
No,
There's
bro,
a
bro,
signal
bro,
with this
mate, mate. I'm talking about his voice, bro.
Okay.
He's
right.
aggressive on the pitch and he's angry and stuff, but it doesn't show through in his voice. He doesn't shout like Gattuso does. Like he's a little bit more composed. He's got a little bit more control, and I think that will help him.
I've noticed that you're also now speaking really slowly.
What can I say? What can I say?
He got influenced.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gattuso's more like a Roy Keane.
Oh,
who
yeah.
Obviously would not make a very good manager.
No.
He did all right at Ipswich, to be fair. I'm not gonna.
But there's these two players in Frosinone. There's two players in Frosinone I want to bring up is Sule and Caio Jorge. Both of them on loan from Juventus
Yes.
and have been really balling for Frosinone.
Didn't Saul get rejected? He
He
rejected a deal from
a
Saudi.
Yeah, a deal from Saudi. He wants to stay in Europe.
I love that. Big
But
respect
I
to
saw, I
Sule.
saw the fee as well is only 30 million. I don't know with Juventus letting go.
I think
these,
Juventus accepted it, didn't
talented. Yeah, they accepted, but like he didn't want to go.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
surprised by the fee. If it was an English club coming in for him, I don't think 30 million is what they would ask for or
No.
accept.
No.
Juventus will just
There's no
sell
chance.
Anybody, won't they?
Yeah.
No, that's the thing. They need money. Like the disparity between even the English league and the Italian league in terms of broadcasting is
I'm
ridiculous.
amazed no one went in for Chiesa.
Or Vlahovic.
Still, yeah.
Vlahovic.
Well,
Well, I
Chelsea
think-
was rumored for it,
I
but
think they.
Yeah.
No, that
Should move people
Vlahovic.
away from
Well, there was a
Vlahovic,
part of last season that he wasn't putting on levels, but right now he's like
No, but
really.
the thing is that last season he was injured a lot of the season. If you noticed,
He
like
did,
he was injured
yeah.
a lot, and like that's why Chelsea. Well, they were sniffing around with the whole Lukaku switch with Vlahovic. I
Yeah.
would have loved that
Oh,
personally.
yeah.
We-
But
I think it would have been great for Spurs.
A Juventus fan would have hated that for sure.
We got the links with Chiesa as well. It was a swap deal for Sancho. We got offered like I think it was last summer. That's a deal.
Bet you wish you took it now.
Oh,
Oh,
as much as I want to see an ex-City academy graduate do well for Man United, yeah, swap him. 100%.
I would
Yeah.
have liked it, bro. I don't want Chiesa to become a shit player.
Yeah, but
if
I
he
know a
goes to
lot
Man
of.
United.
I think a
Yeah.
lot of Serie A clubs now want to follow the footsteps of Frosinone and actually use the youth from these bigger teams. To like Frosinone just got promoted. They're middle of the table right now
But
with no real concerns of relegation.
I mean, I would be worried about second season syndrome because these
Yes.
players that come from
Yep.
Juventus, if they sell Chiesa, if they sell Vlahovic, they're going to just use these boys, aren't they?
yeah, they're
'Cause
gonna want
doing
them
really
back.
well. They're going to use them because they're such a good
Yeah,
team.
they're either
with
going to use them or
Cristiano.
sell them for money.
Yeah,
That's
Juventus right
100%.
now, they have a very good academy player there, the Turkish guy.
Oh,
yes,
Yildiz.
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 Super good.
Didn't he
He's
come
so
from
good,
somewhere?
Yes.
He came from like another. I think he came from Bayern or something.
Yes, he wasn't playing for Bayern before, and then
Yeah.
he joined the academy, Juve, like next gen team, and then now
Yeah,
he's been
that was
put
it.
to the first team, and he's been really, really good.
Nice.
Really talented guy.
What's been happening in the Bundesliga?
Yes, my turn. Big Bundesliga update. It's cheeky. It's squeaky bum time at the top of the table because it's now getting rather tight.
Oh, just
So-
how you like it.
You're really liking these arse pumps, aren't you?
Yeah, he does.
Don't read into that. It's now 2 points between Bayer Leverkusen and the other team. 2 points.
other
Two, 2 points. The other team. Obviously, I'm not going to say the name because of repping Dortmund, and I'm a big Dortmund fan. We of course beat Bochum. Nice easy 3-1 win. Fulkrug with a hat trick.
Oh wow.
He's scoring goals. I don't rate him as a player, but it's good to see us winning, even if our football isn't that attractive.
how's Sancho been playing?
Good. He's the.
He gave an assist.
He got an assist in his first game.
But yeah,
And he played well in
pain
the
when he says
second.
that good. Like
Yeah.
it hurt you a bit there.
He suits the Bundesliga a little bit more. If I'm honest, he suits it a bit more. But
There's more space for him to do shit.
100%. You can see that the skill he did. He caught it on his weaker foot.
Yeah.
That was sick. Leverkusen dropped points too much in Gladbach. They obviously were the better team. Gladbach just sat back and defended. Their keeper was incredible. Good performance from Xhaka as well, which is weird to say. But I think they need to get another couple of big wins under their belt if they want to win this title because it's slipping. It is slipping.
Yeah, it is really.
Steven Gerrard vibes right now. Like,
Well, I mean, you said in the podcast last week, like, this is going to be like an Arsenal
yeah.
Yeah.
last season.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh,
I
100%.
think all the way.
I think because you've
it's
got.
very difficult to keep up their level to win the league out of nowhere. No, that's not gonna happen.
Let me
I'm
let me
happy.
let me put it this way, right? The Bayern played at Augsburg, another tough game for them. They won 3-2, and got the winning goal and got themselves over the line. Gladbach held on for that draw. That's the difference between a team who knows how to win titles and a team who doesn't.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult to break that. Once you get your first title, you learn how to do it,
Yeah.
but it's very tricky to get there.
Or even just like putting it all the way to the end of the race, pushing all the way to the end of the race, you kind of learn a bit from that as well.
You've got to be better.
And
So
Bayer Leverkusen have not got even to the end of the race in the last how many years? Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, last game was completely
You
choked
folded.
It's
Yeah.
just,
Fucked it
it's
up.
just
Yeah,
a curse in the
massive
Bundesliga.
if you put two teams of the same ability against each other in a race for the title, but one team has won a title recently before, that team is going to win it because they know what to
It
do.
takes, what it
Yeah,
takes.
when they get to a tough game, they know how to break them down and how to beat
They know
that.
how to be disciplined as well. That's a
Exactly.
huge thing.
Yeah, 100%.
And in the Portuguese Liga, did I say that right? Portuguese.
Primera Liga.
Primera
Primera Liga.
Primera Liga.
I'm so tired.
In practice, bro, it's your league.
I know,
Yeah,
I know.
man.
Primera Liga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many goals. Oh my god, the amount of goals this game week was ridiculous. We had like 8-0 from Sporting.
Oof.
Benfica won 4-1. Aruca won 5-0.
Oh,
Like
damn.
even Porto won my team won 3-1. Well, they're not my team because obviously Chavez is my team.
Yeah.
I'm playing Braga tonight, so I'm hoping for a possibility.
Yes.
But I have bet against them. I'm not going
Praying
to.
for
I put a -1 handicap on Braga because Chavez are really bad.
Praying
But-
for a miracle there.
Yeah.
But the Sporting game, oh my god, they ripped Casabia to bits.
Mm.
Like it didn't even seem like fair. It was like a youth team facing a first team, and it was just
Mm.
not nice.
No, 8-0.
No.
It's not.
Yeah, it was not
That's
nice.
mad.
I've seen their manager is linked with the Liverpool job. He's
Yes.
one of the.
Oh, yeah. What's his name?
Yeah.
Amorim?
Amorim, yeah.
Other than Alonso, he's one of the favourites
Yeah.
for it.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been linked with jobs before. He always comes up when a big club sacks a manager as like a rogue
Yeah.
shell. I think eventually he'll get his chance to move
I
on.
think he will eventually. I don't think it's that easy for Xabi Alonso to move to Liverpool. Like, as in,
You
like,
don't?
I
No.
don't think it's that. Like, if I was Xabi Alonso myself, potentially, like, you built this with Bayer Leverkusen.
What happened with
Maybe.
Gerrard, didn't it?
Yeah.
When he did really well at
Yeah,
Rangers.
exactly.
Rangers.
He just moved to Villa.
Yeah.
And it also, like, potentially he just wants to, like, continue what he's building with Leverkusen.
I
No.
don't think that's it. I think that if right, I think this is a good move that Klopp's gone on. I think Liverpool should be happy with this. I know it feels sad now, but I know it feels sad now, but I think they should be. This is a good move because if you'd waited till the summer, Bayern would have got him. If you wait till next summer, Real Madrid would have got him. The only way for Liverpool to get Xabi Alonso was to do it now. This was the only time to do it. Otherwise, Bayern will get him or Real Madrid will get him.
No, I
think
don't think it's happening.
They will put
Yeah.
balls to the wall and get him in because they need him. This is their chance.
Do you think it's more or less likely if Leverkusen win the league?
If they win the league, I think it's more likely because it will be unfinished business.
Yeah.
It's the same, like, because it's a similar situation with Ipswich. If they don't go up or do go, if they do go up, I think he'll stay. And then if they don't go up, then he'll leave. It's kind of opposite. Like it's different, but yeah.
I
think-
just don't
either
think
way, I
it'd
think
be
he's
that,
going to
like,
Liverpool.
I don't think it's that, like, easy to say Xabi's going for sure.
I think it is.
No, I don't think it is.
I think it is. I think it's
I
pretty
there's a
down.
lot more to
There's a lot more to it, bro. Like I said, personally for him, maybe he has like a affiliation with Bayer Leverkusen now. He's built this. He himself. What has anyone done with Bayer
It's also
Leverkusen before
like,
this
if
for
he's
a
going
long
to
time,
go-
bro?
If he's going to go, like Madrid want him.
Yeah.
And
No,
Ancelotti-
if he leaves, he's gonna 100% leave for Real
No,
Madrid.
I said
it's
if,
the only chance.
if he was Xabi Alonso, he sees, okay, I've done this with Bayern. If they manage to win the league and they continue to do well in Champions League, Real Madrid see Carlo might leave soon,
Yeah.
and they'd be like, yo, Xabi Alonso, we want you.
I 100% agree.
He's gonna go Real Madrid. If he gets the call, he's going there.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
people forget the circumstances in which he left Liverpool. Like he kind of got burnt by them. Imagine getting sold for Gareth Barry because that's what he sold him. If you really wanted Gareth Barry.
Barry.
No disrespect to Gareth Barry, but
But
you're
absolutely.
not
But-
really
Top
alone.
tier.
Like,
There's
there's
levels here.
So I
But
don't
those
know whether that'll
levels,
have a
yeah.
play in it, but I think he
No.
could do with a move before he goes to
It's still
a
his
massive
club.
I think somewhere like Liverpool is a really good place for him to prove himself.
Anyway,
100%.
let's move on to, because unfortunately we haven't got time, we're not going to be doing Team of the Week and we're not going to be doing our quiz or anything like that.
There have also been no Prem games, so
And
we can't
there's
really do
not been any
Team
Premier
of the
League games anyway.
Week. So
We're going to do some unpopular opinions. We see our piece and stuff like that. All right,
Yes.
so Pep Guardiola would not have been able to do what Jurgen Klopp has done at Liverpool. Klopp is the better manager.
Cap. Fuck that.
Nah.
No.
No.
wait, hang on, say that again.
Pep
didn't comprehend
Guardiola
that.
would not have been able to do what Jurgen Klopp has done at Liverpool. Klopp is the better manager.
I
No,
don't-
no, the
There's-
last
there's the-
Klopp is a better no.
Right,
No,
okay, there's
the
two
last
statements there.
sentence is not right.
I agree,
Klopp is not a better manager than Pep,
but
but I think I've not seen Pep build a team that's not already somewhat built in some degree. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, same.
I mean, the Man
The
City
Bayern-
Sorry, the Man City team he has right now, he's built by him.
he
What do
built
you mean?
that.
Yes.
but
Like-
But
think
he had very good players as well at the start already.
When
There was
Liverpool-
money. There was money as well
Yes.
behind him.
Yes.
Barcelona. He had the prime Barcelona under him. He had players coming from La Masia.
But
That's
you need
crazy.
to make
Exactly.
them
He
play.
had
Look
Messi.
at Xavi.
Bro, this
Xavi,
Xavi,
and
Messi,
can run that
Iniesta.
midfield
No.
themselves.
Look at Xavi right now as a
No,
manager.
but I'm saying,
That's
but
what
he doesn't
I'm
have the
saying.
same quality of players as Pep did at Barcelona.
No,
I think-
or
Like
when, or for example, when Rafa Benitez was at Real Madrid or Solari, they did shit really
Yeah.
bad, and they have Real Madrid like crazy players.
I
No,
think with Liverpool's title-winning squad, I think Pep could have won the league
Yes.
with Liverpool with that team.
But
Yeah.
he couldn't
with,
have built
with
that team.
Prime, Mane, and Salah, and Firmino was a false nine.
Yeah.
Like, that was during Pep's prime false nine era. Like that would have been perfect. Two really, really good attacking wingers, a good six in Fabinho.
Yeah.
Good 8 in Thiago. Like genuinely, I think he could have done it with that team, but I don't think he could have done
From the
exactly
initial,
sustained with the bare bones that Liverpool
Yeah.
have had.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
But I do think Pep is the better manager.
Yeah, Pep is
Alright.
definitely the
Yeah,
better
I
manager.
agree. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
All right,
Yeah,
next one.
Good.
Jose Mourinho, even would likely
Jose?
outperform Eric Ten Hag with the current Man United squad if given the opportunity.
No,
100%.
no, he pissed me off.
100%.
100%.
No.
Oh, Henry.
People wouldn't play for him. No,
What?
no, he wouldn't. He pisses
he
people off. Nobody would work for him. No one
Yeah,
would
but
play
I'm
for
saying
him.
if he got given one season, if he got given this season, I think he'd do better in one season. Than
Yeah.
this
He
United
did.
side.
He did.
If
very
it was
good at
his-
Man United.
He's already won you the best trophy you've won in the last decade.
If it was
bro.
his
Like,
second
come on.
season and no one was pissy, I just think everybody in this Man United squad is pissy. Everyone gets pissed off with everybody.
It
He
doesn't
knows
matter.
how to use Rashford, and that is
Yeah,
the
he
main
does,
thing. He would play a
yeah.
transitional
Yeah.
style of football that
Yeah.
actually suit the.
And I
players that
think
you
he will
have.
also.
Højlund would be good for.
He will.
Yeah.
You will see
Yeah.
Bruno will stop bitching on the pitch too.
He'd drop Anthony.
Bruno
He
will
would
stop
drop
bitching.
Anthony. There would be some good
Anthony
things,
would be
but I
out of the
just think
picture for
it
sure.
would be like a good 6 months and then it would all fall apart.
He'd drop Anthony. He wouldn't have sold Langer,
No, he wouldn't.
and that would have helped you. I don't know what he's.
I don't. We shouldn't have bought Anthony. I think Elanga was never going to play, even if we hadn't bought Anthony. So to move him on is probably the right thing. We probably could have got more money for him, but that's a whole
Nah,
other
but
thing.
yeah,
But no, I disagree. I completely disagree.
Fair enough. And last but not least, because we're almost finished. Penalties are overpowered, and as a sanction for minor offences, goalkeepers should be allowed to come out off their line, and players should be allowed to encroach.
To encroach, what does that mean?
It's like,
Get in box, go
like
in
the
box.
old MLS
Come in-
penalties.
yeah.
Oh, are we talking
So,
like?
but directly, like exactly like the old MLS ones, or
Because that's slightly different.
I think.
So that the punishment should be the MLS penalties. you say?
Yeah, they basically.
Yeah, I'd
no,
back
that's
that.
bad.
No.
I'd
No,
back
in my
that.
opinion, no, because you can say it's a minor thing,
okay.
a penalty.
they're just saying
I think
like,
it is.
Like
during
saying
the,
like
during the normal
encroaching.
penalty,
But
the
like
keeper should
encroaching.
be able to come off his line,
Yeah.
and other players should be able to encroach.
No,
I think it's
that's
too
wrong.
harsh with how strict and harsh they're being with the current
Yes.
Yeah.
ruling. So like
Yeah.
handballs and stuff.
No,
like
the
that,
thing
they
is,
need to sort that
yeah, they
out,
know
but-
because they apply bad the rules in my because for example, I seen some penalties that literally you have the hand here, but because it's your movement. Because for example, when you jump, you need to
raise
yeah,
your arms.
The hands here when you raise your arms, penalty. Yeah, that can be a penny, in my opinion.
Yeah.
bring
Even-
more indirect free kicks in.
Oh.
I love an indirect free kick.
Oh,
Yeah, agreed.
So,
When's the last
Having a
one?
wall-
When's
I
the last
saw
one you seen
I
one?
watched City Southampton in 2019.
That's what I mean. Like that was
And the
years
goalkeeper
ago.
Umdenard about picking this ball up.
Yeah.
It was at his feet for literally about 15 seconds as Jesus ran onto him, and then he picked it up last second, and the ref blew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Missed though. Didn't score.
But it's always interesting watch, you know.
Yeah,
It's
It would be,
interesting
it'd be
watch.
more fun to have like a MLS or indirect free kick rather than a
I
penalty.
wouldn't like the MLS penalties. I don't rate it.
No,
Bro,
but I
Do you
think
not?
it should
I
stay
think
the
it's
same.
awesome,
I think
bro.
it's,
I think it should
I
stay
think
the
it's
same.
more difficult than the normal penalties. The
No,
MLS
that's
penalty.
how.
Bro, like I mean, the keeper can cut the angle a lot easier.
Yeah.
And you
The-
have
the
more
guy-
space. You
but,
can.
but the guy can't shoot it from outside the box. He has to go into the box, no?
Mm.
So it makes it more difficult.
But you have more space, no?
You have more space, yeah, going around the keeper. If the keeper knows you're gonna go around him, then
You chip it.
it's
I know, like,
I think
it's,
it's easier said than done. Is what I'm
I
saying.
mean, no, of course,
if you
but
watched
I
MLS
see-
penalties, like 4 misses at least.
But in the I
But
don't
it's
know
also the
why I
level
see,
of the
but
league.
it's because people are not like adapted to it. But I see like for example, you have like more possibilities to do things that in a penalty. In a penalty,
No, you
is-
can, but a penalty is like, bro, like if you see like the statistics of like to save a penalty,
It's so
like less
hard.
than
Yeah, but
20%.
this is fair because you are. I mean, the tackle that you're doing is probably
Yeah.
preventing a straight goal.
Yeah, but
that's
sometimes,
really-
like you
I
say,
agree with
sometimes it's a bit of a shambolic penalty that you're giving. You know.
No,
So
but
with
that's-
the
that's-
MLS style. Would England have beaten Italy?
Oh, mate, yes,
With the players
yes.
that we had taking penalties.
Saka
Yeah.
and Rashford
Probably,
would scored.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
But we wouldn't have got
What-
Maguire's.
No, but
goal.
also Donnarumma is huge, bro.
Yeah.
Rashford
is
would have scored.
massive.
Saka would have scored.
However,
They still
Italy won that
transition
tournament.
And
So
anyway,
it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
because
we have to end
Chiellini-
now, unfortunately.
Chiellini grabbed him by the back of the neck, dragged him. That man should have been sent off. We should have had to go on 10 men.
Alright.
You're gonna be in a
Well,
rocking chair
anyway,
at 60
Yeah,
years old.
100%. Yeah.
Thank you
Awful,
very
I
much,
hate it.
guys, for watching the Purple Show. We've got a sick guest coming out on Wednesday. Thank you, boys, for coming on. Thank you, Isaac, for joining.
Thank you for
Nice.
joining.
Welcome, mate, welcome.
Purple Show.
And we'll see you all next week for another podcast.
See you
Ciao.
later.
Ciao.
Bye.
Ciao.